What is good, and my Amilivenow clones? Welcome back to the channel, man. I am Amilivenow. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. If you're just starting your day and your body gets nutrition for your body, that is great for you. Or if you're a type of guy like me and you fast until a certain time and you're trying to take all the toxins and bacteria out your body, shout out to you, right? So if you're seeing this and you're on your way to work, or if you're just trying to basically go on break and you're just trying to get some game, you on YouTube and basically the algorithm suggested you this video, welcome in, I welcome all. Or if you're an individual that is about to go to sleep and you can't go to sleep, you might have insomnia and you're just trying to get some great information, I welcome you, right? When you see this, what day you see this, what year you see this, what month you see this, what eon you see this, what era you see this, all that I'm hoping for is that you are on your way to finding peace, which is alignment within one's domain. And you know, sometimes alignment is subjective and peace is subjective. So at the end of the day, don't be too harsh on what your peace means, right? So without further ado, let's get straight to the video. And today's topic is a very interesting topic. In these next couple of videos, I'm going to be basically intertwining my basic generalized topics with AI, so we can get basically a generalized subjectives, meaning that so everyone can basically have similar connections instead of me making my own connections and just thinking that it will connect with you. Like, this is actually like real generalized collective data, so, or data, however you want to call it. And this is very good. This is very good. And here it is. Today's topic is going to be about play the fool. Play the fool, man. Play that shit. And there is negative connotations and there's positive connotations. We're going to go over both, right? But at the end of the day, this right here is some trim. You know what I'm saying? It's some swag. You know what I'm saying? Some trim. And this trim, you feel me? It could either push you to be able to have different types of ways of cognitive levels, or it can basically hinder you if you don't basically use it right. You feel me? Think of this like like a gun. You know what I'm saying? What I give you guys basically armory. I'm giving you guys armor for your brain. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you basically cavalry. I'm giving you ammunition. I'm giving you all types of shit just so you could be prepared for your day-to-day life, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what the fuck y'all be on. I don't know how your guys living. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? All I know is I'm trying to help you as best as I can. So, with that being said, let's talk about it. So, play the fool. Playing the fool, all right? But the funny part is you're not the fool at all. That's the thing. So just to give you my own perspective on it, the people that play the fool are usually the ones that are highly intellectual and make certain types of conservative moves, but they portray as the fool because, meaning there is a reason. So for example, if you read the 40 laws of power, right, there's a certain type of law out of the 40 laws of power where essentially you never outshine the master, meaning that if you're a student, and say, for example, I'm a student, I have a master, and my master is basically noticing that I'm on a certain level that can pass him. One, he's going to have anxiety. Two, he's going to become a little bit envious. He's going to have some animosity, or he might have basically a little bit of naiveness because he's supposed to be the master. So it doesn't even matter. He should want me to even pass him in a perspective, right? But within the same perspective is that it's part of human nature to be able to not want any type of individual to pass where they're at. And it's just the way of life. It's the circle of life. At the end of the day, things are not always going to be the same. At the end of the day, life, the only thing of life that is going to remain the same is change. That is the only thing that will ever remain is change, right? I swear, for real. I ain't gonna lie. That's like what I learned. So, only thing in life is going to remain the same is change, regardless. You know what I'm saying? Whether you living, whether you dying, shit going to be changing. The weather's going to be changing. Birds have certain types of days they chirp, which is not all the time they chirp at a certain time. Shit changes, shift changes, things happen. The universe, right? So, within this perspective of playing the fool, I'm going to give you some insight about it. So, a clever twist on the original phrase, play the fool, right? And this is what I put play the fool, but it gave me some different inspections. It gave me some different inspections, meaning that it basically analyzed it in different ways that were not as direct in general. So I went a little bit more direct because that's how you use AI. If you don't know, the more you're more specific with AI, the more you'll get a better response from AI. So instead of just saying play the fool, I added play the fool, but you actually are not the fool. And this what we got. So a clever twist on the original phrase play the fool, but you actually are not the fool suggests that someone is intentionally behaving in a way that appears foolish or uninformed, but in reality, they are of their surroundings and are making but in reality they are aware of their surroundings and are making calculated moves, right? They're making calculated moves, right? So for example, some people, if you're in a certain type of situation, just gonna give you a quick example. Okay, you're basically playing basketball and basically you are doing it in and out, but you're doing it in a way that you don't look with your eyes. So you just looking straight, you do it in and out. So now it's not really as informed. You're doing the move and it seems you're uninformed that when you do it in and out, you have to actually use your eyes. The one thing about basketball is it's all about misdirection. How you use your body and your visual analysis, that's how you're able to be more effective in a way. That's just what I learned. I'm an actual hooper. And when I use my eyes, say, for example, I'm looking left, but I'm going right. So when I look left, my defender's thinking that I'm going left. But the whole time I'm making a right. So I'm doing it in and out. I'm going left and I'm going right. So when I do my in and out, I'm dribbling, right? I was doing it in and out earlier. And when he was seeing me, my defender was not biting it because I'm not looking. I'm not doing misdirection. I'm not selling it. But because I was playing the fool so I can get him on the time I wanted to get him. So now when I do my in and out, I go left. So now his body moves right. It's opposite. I'm going left. His body moves right because he's defending me, right? So he goes right because I'm going left. But then when I go left, his body shifts right. I'm dead ass going to do the in and out, and then I'm going to go right, which is his left. And that opens me up to an easy either pound dribble, step back, or just a straight line drive. And whole time, he thought I was uninformed, but I was making a calculated move just to be, it's like chess, bro. You can't just be just going over anybody. Nah, you have to be able to have critical thinking in a way. So yeah, that was just an example, right? So the benefits of this approach, they're subtle. They're subtle, not a lot, but they're subtle. And there are negative benefits to this approach as well. So let's talk about the benefits. Benefits of this approach, right? Maybe strategic advantage, right? By pretending to be foolish, you may be able to gain an upper hand in negotiation, manipulate situations to your benefit, or catch others off guard, right? Just like the example I gave prior to this. So another subjective benefit of this approach is social manipulation. By playing the fool can be effective. All right, so playing the fool can be effective way to influence people's perceptions, build trust, or create sense of camaraderie, right? Another perspective is protection from scrutiny. By appearing foolish, you may be able to avoid scrutiny, criticism, and or attention from others, allowing you to operate more freely, right? So, some risk that you should be considered, or you should be considering within this perspective, is one, overplaying the role. So overplaying the role is something that you have to be wary about. It is evident because at the end of the day, you're not trying to fool yourself. So be wary of that. So this statement suggests that if you overdo the full act, you may come across insincere or manipulative, potentially damaging relationships or reputation, right? To continue, underestimating others. Assuming others will always see you as foolish can lead to underestimating their intelligence or perception, potentially putting you at a disadvantage, right? So the whole time you're playing the fool to put yourself at a disadvantage, but because others are perceiving you as the fool, then they're going to always treat you like the fool. So you might not be able to have opportunities because others' perceptions of you, right? That's basically the digestive version of that statement. And last but not least, internal conflict. Maintaining a facade of foolishness can lead to internal conflict, stress, or feelings that is unauthentic. So basically feelings of unauthenticity, right? And or inauthenticity, right? And you don't want to be able to do that. You want to just be able to just be real. And that's basically because you're not really being real because you're playing a role, and sometimes playing roles you have to get out of character. But within that perspective, you can learn and understand. So this is why you play the fool. It has different types of connotations of benefits and different types of connotations of non-benefits. And I hope you guys consider this. If you understand this video, I want you to go back and actually like take notes, like really take out a paper, pen, or pencil, and stop the video at some points, and listen to, read, write it down, read it, and practice these and learn, keep learning. That's what this most important part. So am I live now? If you guys like this video, it would be much obliged if you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. It goes a long way if you guys do subscribe to the channel and also comment as well. It helps the algorithm. It helps it fluctuate my videos, and it does put me in a better perspective to get this message out there and to get my Dharma out there for others to be able to learn their Dharma and to be able to evolve in transcending ways that people may not fathom. And, that's great. So, am I live now here? And I'm out.